What's up YouTube, this is Prince with ATP 101, and in this video I want to show you guys the iPhone 10 and basically the new features and just how to set up certain things and how to use the gestures and all that kind of stuff. So make sure to subscribe. The unboxing video will be linked at the end of this video, and also this case. I'm rocking a Spigen case because this thing is a fingerprint magnet and all glass, and it will break if you drop it. So yeah, so the first thing, when I get an iPhone, after I set up all the emails and all that, you want to set up your Face ID. This is the iPhone 10, so you want to set up your Face ID, which is real easy. And it works. I already set it up and tried it out, but I disabled it just to make this video. And you want to put in your passcode, obviously. And it's kind of hard to see the display. This display is beautiful. See, I was trying to do Control Center a while ago to turn the brightness down, but that didn't work because I was trying to swipe up. But yeah, Control Center there. So let's get back to this. So Face ID and password. Put in your password or create one. And all these requirements right here, you want to keep those. Let these stay right here, because if you turn these off, Face ID will work, but it will be less secure. So your required attention. So if you turn that off, it doesn't really need your attention. It kind of just glance and see if you're looking, then it'll turn on. And if you, I don't know if you could see that, but you can't see it with your naked eye, but you can see it through the camera. There's a light flashing right here. That's the depth sensor, like sending out thousands and thousands of dots to just find your face. So leave these on to make it more secure. And you could only set up one face with Face ID. So that's it set up. And you get this right here. It says get started. It's gonna be hard for me to do this behind the camera, but you can see my face right there. So you're gonna go around, basically just fill out that whole circle. That's the first time. So continue. You're gonna do that again. So this is much easier to set up than your thumb and your fingerprint. So you're done, and there you go. Face ID set up with all the requirements. You can use it to unlock Apple Pay. Zoom up a little bit. iTunes, Safari autofill. That's real cool. And it's set up. So let's do it. So you could tap and it'll wake up, or you could raise and it'll wake up. You can see it unlock real quick. So let's lock it again. I'm gonna pick up, and it's right in there, just like that. So the only thing I don't like is when it opens like that, you still have to swipe up to go to your home screen. See, it's telling me to swipe up, then you go to your home screen. I'd rather it just opens, boom, and then it just slides up soon as it sees your face. It's a little bit slower than fingerprint, because with fingerprint you could open it from your pocket. You stick your hand in your pocket, your fingers on the sensor, it opens. But with this, you definitely have to be looking at it for it to work. But it does work, so that's a good thing. So you can see one more shot, and it opens. And right to the bottom, we got our flashlight. It doesn't tap. You have to literally press on it, and it'll turn on. So you have to press. You can get the haptic feedback, and it'll turn on. So that's how it works. And you have the camera, just like that. Beautiful camera. And there it is right there. So yeah, so let's swipe in and let's go in. So Control Center is not at the bottom anymore. It's at the right, top right corner. You get to your Control Center. Top right, get to your Control Center. If you swipe down, you get to your regular search from the middle. If you swipe from the left, you get your notification center, just like that. Or if you swipe down from the middle, you still get your notification center. So that's how that works. And if you want to go to your app switcher, swipe up, hold, then you're in your app switcher, just like that. And the thing is, you can't delete an app just by swiping away anymore, just off the rip. So before, you used to just swipe away. Let me go to my iPhone 7 over here, 7 Plus. So if I could just swipe away just like that and the apps will go away. But on here, if I do that, it just go back to whatever app I did that from. See that? So to delete the apps, now you have to swipe up and hold, press, and you can see the delete button is at the corners, and now you could just delete them like that, or just tap and they will go away. So I don't really like that, but it is what it is. And you could tap and it'll go back. And if you want to switch between apps on the fly, you could just swipe at the bottom right here, just like that, and you're in the multiple apps. You tap, everything goes away. So that's how that's right. And then reachability, see, I'm in YouTube, I don't want to use reachability. I could just swipe down from right at the dock and I'll get to reachability just like that. Swipe down. And also for reachability, let me just give you guys this. You have to go in there and turn it on. It's not on automatically. You have to go to accessibilities and turn reachability on. So if you're trying it and it's not working, that's why you have to go in there and turn it on. And there's all the requirements for Face ID if you want to turn off all that stuff separately to make it less secure, but it will work. It just be less secure. Reduce motion, I always turn that off on my display. It's right here. The color filter, I always set it to blue, yellow. But let's turn this off so you guys can see the true experience of the screen. So if I go back in the settings, certain things I like to do when I first get the phone, I like to go to brightness, and right here used to have auto brightness, but now it has true tone. Like, some people like true tone, some people don't. I'm still testing it out. So that's what true tone does. I don't know if you could see that, but this screen just got warm. So I turn it off, nice and blue. Turn that on, it gets real warm. And you also want to turn raise to wake on. So that's when I pick it up like that, it automatically opens. So that's what that does. So I'm not into true tone, so let's turn that off. You know, you could go to general, you go to accessibility, reduce motion, make sure that's on so everything looks a little bit faster. That's how I speed up my phone. So this video could take some time, but just bear with me. Got the side button. So now it's not a power button, it's just called the side button. So you could speed it up and do all that kind of stuff. And while we're on the side button, that's how you activate Siri. You could say, hey Siri, which I don't have it set up yet, but to activate Siri, yeah, that's how you activate Siri, with the
Can you hear me now?
With the volume button, with the power button or the side button to the side right here. And to turn off the phone, you have to hold the volume and power, volume and side, and then you get this, then you could power off. So it could be the volume up or down, it'll both work. So that was the down, so let's do the up. Same thing. And to take a screenshot is the volume up and the side button. Just like that. Here's my screenshot right there. Delete. So yeah, let's go back in the settings. So the side button, Siri, you could set up all that kind of stuff. Accessibility, this is where you set up all your stuff. Your LED, always turn your LED on, that helps. And I'm on iOS 11.1. So the camera, and now we got portrait mode on the front facing camera. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to do it, but so basically I go to portrait and it'll kind of scan my face, and you see it's trying to blur out the background. It's trying to blur out the background. You could barely see it, but the background is kind of blurry, which is cool. And now we got some more stuff. Let's take a picture. Let's go to this one. Hold on, let's go back. So portrait lighting. Got the studio light. Contour. So basically, and you have this one right here that basically blocks out. Just put you in like a. This one is real cool too. That's a mono. So move farther away. So I have to move far away, and I'm right there. Let's take a shot, and it should just give us something like that. So you could mess around with all those features, and the portrait on the back it's gonna be hard to do from right here. So the regular, so you could scroll through like that. You don't have to tap. You could scroll through all the features like that. You got the regular natural light. That's the one that lets you kind of try to take a picture of this. Let's take a look at that picture. It didn't really work, but that's how all that stuff works. You could go through there, switch them out. The mono is black and white, and then we got the regular stuff. And another thing, you want to go to settings, scroll down to camera, and this is where you set up your camera. So you got the record. So you got 4K at 60 frames per second. So if you're into that, you could do it 4K, 60 frames per second, boom, because it doesn't allow you to set it in the settings. For testing, when I make my final review, I will be shooting in 4K 60 frames, but regularly I'm just going to put it at 4K 30 frames per second, and that'll be fine for me. But for testing, I do that. And the slow-mo camera, 1080p at 240. That's real dope. So we're going to be testing all those out when we do the final review. And we got keep normal, so when you take pictures, you could do, it takes 2 pictures. You could keep the normal, you could keep the one with the HDR and all that kind of stuff. You could formats, high efficiency, most compatible. So I just do that one right there. But we could read, reduce file size, capture photos and videos in high efficiency. So if you want it to be smaller files, so it takes up less space, do that one. But then that one is right there too. But yeah, always do the high efficiency one. So that's the camera. Scroll through and do your thing. And another thing is, when you look up top, you don't really see your volume, your battery percentage. But if you swipe down, then you could see it right there. Because the notch is right in here, you can't fit, you can only fit so much in the top. So when you swipe down, there's your volume percentage right there. It's crazy, you see that? You see, for a second when I did that, and then when I did that, that was kind of weird. Kind of did the control center from that side a while ago, but I don't know. But yeah, that's how you do that. And you got your swipe up, and you got the whole, everything is nice. This whole phone is just amazing. Last and not least, it must be my favorite feature, favorite gimmick, but it's definitely fun. It's stupid and everything, but I like it. You know what I mean? I like all this shit. So here we go. So it's Animoji. So this is my coworker right here. This is my boy Andrew. He's waiting for his iPhone, so he's pissed. I mean, he's pissed right now. He's waiting for his iPhone 10. I already left work because I got mine early, so I'm out, and he's pissed. And Animoji, I sent him this one, and that's me right there.
Yo.
So what this does is basically it uses the true depth sensor in the notch, and it could map your face and all that. So I could go like I'm sending a message. I could go right here to Animoji. I could choose whichever one I want to use. So I could Go to the puppy. Ah, see that? So it's basically, if I move my head up and down, left or right, open my mouth, it'll do it. Got the monkey. Ah, scroll all the way down, and they should be adding more as time goes on. And you could just basically record whatever and just send to the person. So it's like 10 seconds. So you're gonna tap right here. Hey, did you get your iPhone yet? I'm making videos with mine, bro. Hey, did you get your iPhone yet? I'm making videos with mine, bro. Just like that. And then you could just send it. Or you could just trash it and just make another one. Hey, what's up? Another one. Hey, what's up? So it's hard to do it behind the camera, but it works, and it's a cool little gimmick, and the kids gonna like it. And the cool thing is, this is an iMessage, and I could send it to iMessage. Also, I could send it to Android. They won't be able to send it back, but they would be able to listen to it and play it. Another one. Hey. And all that kind of stuff. Let's do the bunny. Up, down. When you blink, it blinks. When you open your eyes wide. So if I'm blinking, it's blinking. It's doing all that, and you can see that true depth sensor flashing. You won't see that with your naked eye, but you can definitely see it through the camera. So it's mapping my face. Hit record. All that right there. Hit record. Just like that. I could send it. Hit send. And it'll send. And you can see the speaker is off, but you could tap on it. Hold up, wait till it sends. It's searching for my face right now. It's sad because it can't really find. You know what I mean? But hey, so I could tap right here. Hit record. And I could play it back. Just like that. So that's it, guys. So that's Animoji. And yeah, let me know what you think. Peace. Thanks for watching.